Hello, I'm back with another video and today we'll be doing a autumn set, so let's get into it. I am using these Pro Impression tips. They are wellless, so you don't need to blend. They are very good for just skipping that little step of blending your tips, so do know that. So obviously using the pop-off method, I apply my tips and I am using my new acrylic brush from Shein, so I'm going to try that out. Let me know if you want me to do like a little video of how you prep your brush, but just briefly, just keep running your fingers through it until you get the resin out. And then obviously you got to get your shape back too with dipping it in the monomer and just swiping and just getting that shape back. Going in with my application, I am using Fantasy and the Ultra Adhesive Monomer by CJP, and I'm looking at doing the 3-bead method because I find that's the easiest one for me. I do struggle, like even to this day, with application. Some days I'm on it, some days I'm not. As you can see, it's a little bit runny. The temperature has started dropping a bit in the UK as we are hitting autumn, so I do just need to be mindful about my liquid to powder ratio. Hopefully eventually I'll get it to the stage where I don't need to think about it and I'm just picking them up. And my brain doesn't need to do the thinking, my body can just do it, hopefully. I do need to remember to point down a bit more because I do notice that I don't. And obviously that helps to not flood your cuticles, so do know that. So what I've done is I do like watch hour giveaways on my channel and I'm like a week behind. Not of like actually going through people's videos, but just like announcing them. So I am going to put the first winner and I will put on what video that they won it on to make it make sense. So if you're watching, Nana Ang, you are the watch hours giveaway for this video and I'll pop that on the screen. So congratulations to you. I've binge watched your entire channel and love to support, so thank you for supporting as always. And I'm gonna let you watch a little bit of the process and I will jump back on in a little while. So I thought I'd jump back on as we are sort of towards the end of the process of the application, because this is a pop-off set and I won't be wearing them, I'm not super invested on building the structure or the apex. I'm just laying it on and obviously not trying to use too much product, as these are just coming off and we are just practicing. So moving on to e-filing and hand filing, I am using my 5-in-1 drill bit, and I'm just cleaning up around the cuticles using, like, sort of, if you can see, the very tip and more of the, is it called belly of the drill bit, or there are different sections of the 5-in-1 drill bit. Maybe I could do like another video at some point to explain it, but I'm just using sort of the middle to the bottom of the drill bit to remove some of the product and smooth the surface out, if that makes any sense. I definitely do prefer hand filing. I just feel like I've got more control and I feel like I get a cleaner finish. But I know there is some nail techs out there that can just do everything with an e-file, so I definitely do need to practice. And when you are filing your nails with an e-file, make sure you steady your hand with your pinky finger, just so that you're just not shaking, you've got a bit more control and your hand is very steady. There is like a few tips that I could give, so I might just put that on a separate video. Stuff like about pressure. So like if you put too much pressure, you can cause the bit to like jump, or like it can skip, and it can also cause heat spikes as well. So there are a few things I might, I definitely think I should do a separate video on filing. I definitely do need more practice, but yeah, again, I do prefer hand filing. I just find that it is a bit easier. But if you are a beginner, definitely practice on like a practice hand or on yourself, just until you're more comfortable. If you are doing it on a client or not, or even on yourself, definitely practice, because when I first started I did cut myself a few times, so just do know that. But I definitely will do a video on e-filing and explain the bits and speed, pressure, sort of all that. But yeah, I'm getting used to it. I did forget to use my new dust collector as I'm just not used to using it, so I need to remember to get that out when I am sort of filing, as it's not good to breathe all that dust in. Definitely make sure you've got a dust collector for sure, especially if your room isn't well ventilated. So I'm going in with my hand file, just cleaning up the sides, perfecting that shape, and I definitely do go over the surface as well, just to smooth that out, because my application just definitely isn't there today. So if you are using a hand file, make sure you file down the sides of your file, as they can be really sharp and you might cut yourself or a client. So just always use new files and just get rid of some of that, because it's really rough and it will cut. So definitely just file down the sides on both sides of the file too, and that way you're just not going to cut anyone or yourself, because it hurts and you don't want to cause like any infections or anything, like definitely not. So just make sure you are filing them sides down. I have sort of gone through my hand filing a little bit. I normally just do the shape first, so I'll just clean up the sides, get it looking good, and then I'll sort of tilt the finger, do one side, and then do the other side, just like I'm doing here. And then I'll sort of just go over the middle section to blend all that in. And that's the easiest way I found to hand file. If you are a beginner and you've applied a lot of acrylic and you're going to struggle, you're going to be there a while with the hand file, so just do note that. That's why you've got to practice your application, because I know a lot of new techs, and with acrylic you are worried about timing, and if you do the nails too thick, you're going to be filing forever. And I say that because I've been there, and I'm still sort of sometimes there. So save your wrists and just definitely practice with your application. Smaller beads for control if needed. So just, yeah, do note that. I do like the hand filing because it just creates like a layer of dust, and you know that you've hit everywhere on the nail, but the EFILE doesn't do that. So I always just like panic about missing any sort of spots. So I'm super comfortable with hand filing. And this is sped up, so it did take a while. So I'm just still not there with my timing. But this is how it's looking after filing. I do go in just dusting off the dust, and then I do go in with my alcohol and just clean up. Ready. I did actually forget to buff the nails before cleaning them off as well, so I think I've left it in, but I do buff the nails before the nail art, and then I had to re-clean them. So make sure you're buffing and then you can clean off, if that makes sense. So I'm getting ready for my nail art. This mat is really good from Shein. I feel like it's helped the lighting in my videos a bit better as well. So I think I am there. I think I'm adjusting the light there. I don't know why I've left that in. So yeah, getting a buffer, because I forgot to buff. Always buff before nail art, as it just helps smooth out the nail, just so everything just glides a bit more. I feel like I'm getting a bit of a sore throat. Moving on to nail art, I really enjoyed doing this nail. I don't know, I love blooming gel. Very passionate about blooming gel. It's so you can do so many designs. It's just so versatile. Honestly, the best invention ever. The base that I used for this French, I just mixed a bit of brown and a bit of white, I think, and it's really light. You can barely see it. So I did wish I did like a little tiny bit darker, just so you could see. But just drawing a little Frenchie. Not easy, by the way. If you ask, like, can I just have a simple French? There's nothing simple. Definitely not. So you do cure your French, and then I did add the blooming gel. I used the Macart, and I'll put it on the screen. And then you don't cure it, and then add. So here I am again, adding blooming gel. Don't cure it, and then just add your design on. And then wait, and it'll just start doing its thing. And then just when you're happy with it, that's when you can cure it for a full 60 seconds. And it's just very cute. You can, honestly, like, it's endless, the things you can do with blooming gel. Or blossom gel, whatever you call it. I think people call it blossom and blooming gel. In this sort of nail art, I did leave out the sort of gem placements, like the gold embellishments and stuff. I was very like indecisive. It was taking a while, and I didn't think this video needed to be longer than it already is. So as you can hear, I've got a very busy household. My son is off school today, and because there's like a tree that fell down, so he's off. So he's like super thrilled. So he's currently gaming with his friends from school. So I was like, right, Kane, I just need to do this video. Like, you're gonna have to just like amuse yourself. He is 9, nearly 10, so he's okay with it. He's fine. I'm just reading a text message. It's totally fine. I have got the dentist at 11:30, so I hate the dentist. I hate it. I hate it so much. I don't even want to go, but I can't cancel because I'll lose my spot. So definitely can't cancel. I did go in with 2 coats, as it was just a little bit, it just needed another coat because it just wasn't super opaque with the coverage. And I'm gonna have to wrap up this, and I might pick up the voiceover tomorrow